Palace in disarray as Igbi and Blueblo summoned Dr. Elizabeth before the elders. As a matter of fact, they drag her to their traditional courts, of which the elders are the judge and everything. And they said the reason for this dragging is because of Ooni of Ife's chambers and Dr. Elizabeth's attitude towards them in that palace. You know that right now, the Olories have left the palace. They are in their olori quarters. And they said the olori quarters is not even different from the palace because Kabiyesi built a very big mansion and well-furnished building for them. They said that place, each and every one of them have like 3-bedroom flats with a kitchen, toilet, everything. That place is something big. You know that Kabiyesi have a great taste. As in looking at the women he married, you find out the kind of person he is. Even though some of them are not as beautiful as they look. When I mean beauty, there is what is called inner beauty. Some of them are not like that, while some are. So they say the place that Kabiyesi built for them is as good as the palace because it's very beautiful. And all these amenities, they are all there. Steady light, water, and everything they needed there is intact. So, but the only thing is that pride will not allow them, accept Kabiyesi's effort and appreciate him because he did a great job there. So they made it clear. It's like they told their friends that they are still living in the palace. They did not tell their friends that they are outside. They are now in the olori quarters. Because the other day, someone came looking for Igbi from France. They said this lady is based in France and she told Igbi she was coming. Igbi did not tell her that, see, I'm not in the palace. So she was trying to meet up with her business and go to the palace before the lady came. But unfortunately for her, the lady came before she was able to reach to the palace. And the lady asked the security guard that she was looking for social person. And they said the security guard told the lady everything, how these people are no longer living in the palace. That bothers Igbi so much. They say she became weak on hearing that the guard have exposed her resident to the lady in question. So it is very difficult for her. So because of her pride though, because where she's living, there is nothing different from where she's living and in the palace. From what we heard, don't forget that they are all rumored information. So they said another thing that is bothering them, as in the reasons why they drag Dr. Elizabeth to this their traditional court is this. One is the fact that Dr. Elizabeth is the one living in the palace right now because Queen Naomi pleaded with Dr. Elizabeth not to leave Kabiyesi alone, that he don't need to be all alone. And considering the fact that Dr. Elizabeth is Kabiyesi's personal doctor, she needs to be around him steady. And not just a personal doctor, also a wife. So she needs to be around Kabiyesi. That's why she's in the palace right now. But that is not to say that she's living in Kabiyesi's chamber, no. But she is always there. The only wife in the palace and the only one that is very close and good to Kabiyesi. So she's always in Kabiyesi's chamber. And most times, they say the women have tried to come to the palace at night. And Dr. Elizabeth will give order that the gate should not be opened for them. Even when Dr. Elizabeth knows that they have the right as much as she have, because Kabiyesi married them the same way he married her. So denying them access into the palace, claiming that it is an odd hour that they came, is not an excuse. It doesn't make sense. It's just a way to spite them, and they don't like it. The other day they said they were running helter-skelter at night when the snake thing was disturbing them. They were trying to come and talk to Kabiyesi. Dr. Elizabeth gave an order that the gate should not be opened for them. They said Igbi heard her while she was on the call, while she was telling the guard, the PA that is holding Kabiyesi's phone, that she should tell her to go back to wherever she was coming from. So they all know that these decisions are not Kabiyesi's decision, even though Kabiyesi like what is going on, because I believe that if he did not like it, he would have stopped Dr. Elizabeth. But because he have seen that Dr. Elizabeth is taking a serious action the way he wants it, he just ignored everything and he left everything under Dr. Elizabeth's care. And because Dr. Elizabeth know that the women are working hard to see that they return back to the palace, since the Queen Naomi did not return as promised, They are working hard to ensure that they return, and Dr. Elizabeth is an obstacle to that because she is trying to stop it. As a matter of fact, information have it that it is Dr. Elizabeth's decision from the beginning that they leave the palace and live in different places so that Queen Naomi can return back to her matrimonial home. You know that Dr. Elizabeth is Queen Naomi's number one fan. Will I even use the word? Okay, friend. Or will I say an elder sister from another mother. That is what Dr. Elizabeth is to Queen Naomi. So, and this last one that happened, they said Queen Naomi came to the palace to spend the night with Kabiyesi. Information got to these Olories. I don't know how. They have informant already. It's not even it's not something that we can say we don't know. We know allegedly that they have informant in that palace. So when information got to them that Queen Naomi came to the palace very late at night and she's going to pass the night, they want to come and disrupt it. They came around at 10 p.m. at 11 p.m. Then Dr. Elizabeth also said that the gate man should not open the gate for them. So with all of this and other things that she have done to them, you know that they are very, very angry with her over the fact that she's not supporting them. She's supporting Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife. So that is why they decided to drag her to the traditional court. So that, because they know that even if they report it to Kabiyesi, Kabiyesi will tell them that that is not a problem. As a matter of fact, Kabiyesi will not even say a word concerning it. That is why they decided to bring the matter to the elders to look into it and give their own verdict. So when the elders were like, all of this thing has happened, did you report to your husband? They said no. Dr. Elizabeth, why will you be doing that? Don't you know that these are your co-wives? That Kabiyesi married them the same way they married. As a matter of fact, some of them are your senior, like Igbi. Igbi is your senior and all of that. And Kabiyesi told, and Dr. Elizabeth told them that how can she make decisions for Kabiyesi? That with this thing they are saying, they are underrating Kabiyesi. How can they say that she is the one making decisions for Kabiyesi? That is an insult on Kabiyesi's personality now. That those guards are working based on Kabiyesi's instruction. The only thing is that Kabiyesi will tell her, go and tell them. And she went and delivered the message. Why would they keep it upon herself as she's the one that... She doesn't have the right to make decisions. So that is how they said Dr. Elizabeth won them. Because when they asked Kabiyesi, Kabiyesi said that it is his decision. And case closed. Because the way Kabiyesi said, that is how you will do it. Failure to do that, you carry your bag and return back to your father's house. Immediately. They said that was how they became disappointed. Because they were kind of thinking that Kabiyesi is going to keep quiet or anything. No, they said Kabiyesi said, because he was present there, he said that why would they be disturbing themselves? Why would they drag Dr. Elizabeth to this traditional? Why not come and let him know? They said they know that if they bring it to him, he's going to support Dr. Elizabeth. You know? Why would he support Dr. Elizabeth? Is it not the same way he married you that he married Dr. Elizabeth? It's because your character is bad. Dr. Elizabeth's character is better. That is why. So that was how they say Kabiyesi told the Council of Chiefs that it is his decision, that he doesn't need disturbances. Is it too much to ask for? That was how the whole case was closed. And they left that place disappointed. And I said to myself, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, my people. Don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? Always remember, they are all rumored information. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share my video. And thank you for being here. I love you guys. Bye.